Okay, we are going to see the next one. What does TV do to us, and what we can do with the TV? In many of our homes, TV is on a lot of time. In many ways, a lot of our impressions about the world around us and are formed by what we see on TV. Nowadays, not TV. The rural areas it may be TV, but in urban area, our area, we are watching on mobile in fingertip. We are getting, so we are making the information about the world with the help of a TV. And what all things we can see that one. TV has different types of programs, operas, live. Like Saski, Khabib Bahu, the game shows, and like that many programs are there. With that, we are understanding many things about the world, and we are understanding we are getting the report about sports, cartoon, like that things. And we can see in the last part of that one, think of what we are, the kind of things and that TV shows, and what it does not, and does it shows us more about the lives of the rich or the poor people. When we are watching at least if we are thinking about the movies, what we are seeing maximum time, the lives or the conditions of the poor people or rich people. Maximum we can see the movies, they are enacting the rich life, and the poor very rarely, means 75% it is rich people's story, and 25% it is comes the poor people's story also. Like that they are showing. We need to think about TV does to us, how it shapes our views on the world, our beliefs, attitudes and values. We are getting the information about the world, that is good part, but as the same time we are facing the problem of our thinking, our attitude, values, everything changing according to the TV shows. We need to realize that it gives us a partial view of the world. While world beyond our TV screens, there is so much happening out there that TV ignores. For example, nowadays we are seeing about the corona patients and other things. And what is happening, what they are showing, if it is Tamil channel or English channel, which hospitals they are showing, that hospitals are very developed hospitals or well equipped hospitals, report they will show. Are they showing the government hospital, what is the condition of the government hospitals, like that things it is coming in TV shows or in the news? No, it won't come. So the beyond the TV screen or beyond our textbook, there is a real life of the people. We know Indian people, 75% of the people, we are depending on the agriculture, that also depend on monsoon rains. And the people, those who are depending on monsoon rain, especially in our area, if you are thinking this Karur area, we know this year we got little bit of rain. Last year we got some more a better rain, better amount of rainfall. Then before that there was no rain. And how is the conditions of the agriculture people, those who are depending on this monsoon rains, those who are having their own bore or big ponds, they will get water for agriculture. Other people, they are suffering. Nowadays in the lockdown period afterwards, we know the drivers like auto drivers or taxi drivers, how much they are suffering. And the vendors of the streets, those who are selling the things in the street side, how much they are suffering. All these people, they are suffering, but like that stories, it won't come in the TV shows. So we are getting the partial view about the world. Then a world beyond film stars, celebrities and rich lifestyle, a world that all of us need to reach out and respond to the various ways. We need to be active viewer who question whatever we see and hear, while we may enjoy it too. we want to understand, we want to read, or we want to criticize the movies, or we want to make the questions against the movies, or we want to respond to the movies in a different way as a educated person, why it is like this, why we are not giving this response, why these people's story it is not coming. If you are watching Adivasi people's movies, we can see that one they are showing there some different dances and other things. They won't show the real cultural great culture of the Adivasi people by the TV shows or by any movies. So, okay, we are moving to next part. While the government does continue to censor films, it does not really censor the media's coverage of news. Every time we can see that when the censoring it is happening in the movies, drama, serials, like that things, but in news it is not possible, because on the spot news is available nowadays because of the 24 hours channels and other things. Despite the absence of the censorship by the government, most newspapers nowadays still fail to provide the balanced story. The reason for this are complicated. Person who reach the media have said that this happens because business hours control the media. Then okay, the media is business hours it is controlling by the media. Or if you are looking the prime arts, it is coming in the evening when it is the news time, 7 o'clock or 6:30 or 7:30, when it is the prime news is coming. In between the maximum art they are giving, in between also, downside also, upside also, like that we can see in the TV screen, because they know people maximum they are watching the news or in the news of in the evening news. At the times it is in the interest of the of this business to focus on only one side of the story. That time we are focusing only one side of the story, other part we are not concentrating. Media's continual need for money and its link to advertising means that is that it becomes difficult or for media to be reporting against people who give them advertisement. So for example, now the some of the parties they are giving, or some of the companies they are giving ad. For example, Horlicks or Complan or Bonvita, they are giving some of the ads, and if they are doing something wrong thing, and the proportion how they should prepare that particular thing, that is especially for the small kids we are giving, if they are not preparing well, the media they can't report it well, properly, because they are taking money from this particular group of people. Media is thus no longer considered independent because of its close link to the business. So we are started to say in democracy we are having the link between media, or the media is influencing democracy really, but the condition what it is, the because of the media is dependent on some of the business people, so they are not at all independent nowadays. Besides the above, the media also tend to focus on the particular aspects of the story because they believe this makes a story interesting. And we can see if something happened. For example, Khushbu joined with the BJP. What they will do? They will each and every media they will take in a different way. For example, those who are supporting BJP, they will give a different picture, and those who are supporting DMK or AIDMK or Congress, they will give different stories. At the same time, they will add something with that and interesting part to that particular thing, and it will make the people to interest to listen again and again. According to that, the rating will increase. Also, if they want to increase public support for an issue, they often do this by focusing on one side of the story. Purposely they will do. For example, when Khushbu joined with BJP, then afterwards there was one arrest, not because she joined in the BJP party, but some of the news channels they given the report like that she joined in BJP. That's why she spoke against Congress, and that's why she arrested like that. But that was not the reality. That those who are watching other channels, we can understand that is related to some other issues she arrested. So what they are doing to get the public support, what the media is doing, they are giving maximum focus to some part of the main story. Okay, we will continue with the next video.